We're no looking to wish on a star. We're no good at receiving the help. Who the hell do you think that you are? Trying to make me believe in myself. You're like the sun in the summertime. I know you are, but what am I? I don't really wanna sound like a lullaby, but I think I freak them like it's a butterfly. You know, pretty from afar, pretty gross up close. Don't pity what we are, it's mostly unhideous. And I'm sitting at the bar with a beer, so cheers, come toast me. Get cozy since we're both lonely. Why don't we leave and then go see what we become when it's done is done, but I'm not looking below, so don't ghost me. And it's seeming like we're in agreement that the demon that we're fighting.
What's up, guys?
Welcome back.
Just guys. Is mine?
Just guys.
Does this sound weird? Hold on, let me turn the mic monitoring up real quick.
What's up, guys? It's Charlie and Zordon here, back again with another podcast.
What's up? It's your boy Joe. Why am I Zordon? Why is that a joke? Why?
Okay, the Snapchat you sent today, it was just your fucking egg face. Your pure, like, egg face. Your hair was barely in the fucking photo or the video. I was like, dude, he straight looks like Zordon or the baby from the Gerber commercials.
Power
and we've already been through the baby thing. So I was like, all right, Zordon it is. I asked Brad, I was like, hey, doesn't Willie look like Zordon? He's like, I don't know who that is. And I was like, what? And then I asked him, I was like, have you ever get into Power Rangers when you were a kid? He's like, nah, it just wasn't my thing. I was like, that makes a lot of sense.
Rangers, you have a new mission.
There's a new mission, Rangers. He always sounded weird, but dude, you look just like him. So that is my new thing. Fucking Zordon. Every time I see you, I'm like, do we have a new mission?
I'm fine with being Zordon.
You shouldn't be.
That's pretty.
Anyways, so we took another week off because that's all we do on this podcast.
All we do is take breaks.
Take breaks.
Because you guys don't watch it, so why put work into it?
Yeah, it's your guys' fault.
Fuck you.
We hate you. Never mind. We're not even going to get into it. Well, we took a break this time because a friend actually died recently. Very recently. So we took a break. So it happened in the middle of the week and all that jazz.
Yeah. Happened on Tuesday, and we needed to be there for one of our other friends, and so we dedicated all of our time to that. And then the funeral was on the weekend, and Charlie went on the Sunday for part of it. And we're just, our lives became very busy after that happened.
Yeah.
So we were unable to sit down and talk for an hour, basically.
Pretty much.
Yeah, So
that's why we were gone. That and we like we said before, it's your fault mainly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, they did everything in their power to make sure we just take week breaks. I take week breaks.
Oh God. You know what? I've been recently looking at a bunch of podcasts that are like 2 hours plus. I was like, one day we got to get like a 8-hour podcast. Once this becomes our job, oh God,
that's when we can do that.
Oh Lord. Sorry guys.
Did you hear me?
Had a little mishap. Yeah.
Once this becomes our job, we can do that.
That's the ideal scenario.
That would be amazing.
This be our day job, which means we'll have to put in like 2 to 3 hours of effort ever.
And
combined
if this was
total
our
of the
day
rest of our
job,
life.
we'd have to post one like literally every single day.
No.
Just once a week.
Well,
still.
I mean, if we're modeling this entire thing off of Tiny Meat Gang.
That's true.
Obviously.
You're right.
And they do it once a week.
We're a great value branded time. But they do a lot of other things
Yeah,
to
on
keep the
Patreon.
shows relevant.
And they both have their own separate channels.
Yeah, I was going to say they both have their own separate things.
But most of their money is made from, I'm assuming, $20,000.
An idea was brought up to me that brought us back to the original, that brought me back to the original idea of this channel. And someone said, basically, they didn't say it, but they were like, you guys should be more like an actual YouTube channel. Like they said we should do the...
Who the fuck said that?
But they said we should...
Get a lineup in here.
We should do
Point them out to me, really. Who did that to you? What should we do?
I'd lost my train of thought.
YouTube channel.
Yeah. But she said...
Oh, it's a she? That narrows it down?
Stop.
Go ahead. No.
That we should do the podcast and then do other things every week. And I was like, we barely have time for that goddamn podcast.
Very barely, especially considering.
But because when she had first talked to me about the podcast, I was like, yeah, we want to do skits eventually, because that was like a long time ago when we had that idea. And
I've literally always wanted to do skits.
yeah, and she was like, well, you guys could do like skits and then like the challenges. And I was like, challenges would be cool just to get us views.
We just stream Fortnite duos, me and you.
Yeah.
That's how you get the real views now. Get the jug, hit the jug. That's the Fortnite song I've been singing for no reason.
Yeah.
I don't even play
But,
Fortnite.
so, yeah, maybe eventually, we'll start doing other stuff.
Stop. We could just reserve one day a week. Just do a bunch of shit that one day. Change our clothes 8 times in that one day, and we're good. We're golden. Spend the rest of the next 3 weeks editing those 3 videos. No, I definitely want to expand on the channel more from the podcast, because there's a reason it's called the Attention Deficit. This is just the Attention Deficit channel. Like, that's it. It's not the Attention Deficit podcast. This is the Attention Deficit podcast, but the channel itself is just Attention Deficit, and that's ambiguous. You can, leaves a lot of room.
Yeah. A lot. Because what brought it up was, not really brought it up, but I was looking at our old videos and I saw that we did 80 Talks, which was we talked about Black Panther.
Yeah.
And then
worst doing video we have.
Yeah. So I realized like we did 80 talks and 80 reviews in the same week. Never did it again.
Because they were the worst
yeah.
views.
And I was like, okay.
There was a reason for that, but that was also more on us than anyone else. There was poorly done videos.
Yeah, very poorly done.
Yeah.
But that was back before we had our shit together as well.
I wasn't aware I had my shit together, to be honest.
I mean, like...
First drink of the show!
But I mean, like, back when we had all sorts of... The camera kept fucking up. Every week there was something.
Decent thing down now.
Yeah,
You're right.
That's what I'm saying. Like, but yeah, she said challenges, which challenges sparked me because I watch a lot of those.
What other challenges are there right now besides dancing challenges? Because I'd rather die.
Like,
You're like, fuck.
a bunch of people just make up shit and call it a challenge. Like, I see a lot of like food eating challenges and like shit like that. That is not a relevant challenge. It's just like someone will be like, "This is the McDonald's food eating challenge," and it's just like a pyramid of burgers that they have to eat.
No.
Well, yeah, that sounds horrible, but I'm just saying, like, people
I'd
just
explode. First, it would go to my
make up
thighs.
shit. Like, we
And
could
then
do
I'd
like
explode.
the tie-dye shirt challenge and just make tie-dye shirts.
An excuse
just
to make
put
tie-dye
challenge on it.
The fucking
Any
sit down and talk
random-
for an hour challenge.
Yeah,
Did you get that SpongeBob reference I made? I was like, first it would go to my thighs, and then I'd blow up. Fucking eat all them Krabby Patties. Them Krabby Patties.
Squidward.
All right, let's get into the real meat and potatoes.
Yeah, after 8 minutes of filler.
8 minutes of filler. Welcome to the Attention Deficit Filler Cast. Next thing I wanted to talk about was the song that played when we started the podcast.
Oh.
You're like, scratch that. Our producer is telling us from the back that we can't talk about that. Sorry, but guys.
Yeah,
moving on. The next thing is still that, because we do not have a producer.
Okay. So, like a couple weeks ago, one of our favorite dudes in the whole world, Watsky, George Watsky.
George Watsky.
He posted that he was releasing a new song, and both Charlie and I.
The hype train began.
Yeah, both Charlie and I got fucking hyped as shit, and we were very excited for it. But then we had to wait 2 weeks for it. But then it came out, and let me tell you, that shit is fucking
fire, dude. His first whack because I don't play with fire.
Yeah.
No,
that shit was good.
What was your first impression? First time you heard it?
At first, I was just like, okay, there's a lot of singing. And then I just like listened to it, not hearing any of the words. Because that's what I do. Like the first time I listen to a song, I don't really. For some reason, I don't pick up words. Like
you thought I wasn't gonna burp into the mic. Go ahead.
But and afterwards, I was just like, there's a lot of singing, but I loved it. And then I listened to it again.
See, that's
And
pretty
then-
common for most people to not like listen to the words the
Yeah.
first time.
And then thus began my inspiration for my next music. Changing my whole album now. I'm going to be singing 90% of the album.
It's gonna be out the year after next. We're just gonna keep pushing it back.
I keep thinking about that, and I'm like, I want to get this video done, but I want to put the album out. So, like,
Well, yeah.
I'm starting to think, like, should I just put it out first at this point? Like,
Nah, the best thing to do is have it all recorded and ready to go. Put the video out, and a week later, or whatever your plan is, the whole album. What video though? Just kidding. It's a surprise.
the one that we've been talking about. For the
Yeah,
past 6
literally.
months.
But no, my first impression of the song, I was listening on my way to work in my car, which is keep talking. Got it. We're getting our producer says keep talking. Just ignore the technical difficulty. Do you have that fucking sound in your headphones?
Yeah, I don't think it shows up on the recording, though.
I don't think it does. We have the same conversation every time.
Yeah,
But
we do every
still
time we
annoying
hear
as
it.
fuck. No, so first time I listened to it, I was like, this is fucking weird. And it's like okay at best.
Yeah.
But I gave it a listen to again immediately. I just kept it on repeat, and I was every single time I was like, all right. Like the first and second time I listened to it, the first time was like, this is okay. It's really weird. Second time was like, this is good. Third time, this is great. Fourth time, this is amazing. Fifth time, fuck yeah. Like the rest, I mean, I've listened to it so
that's
much recently.
literally the same exact thing that happened to me. The first time I listened to it, I was literally like, it's okay. Like, it's okay. But, like, I still was like, Watsky.
Yeah.
And then I listened to it again, and I was like, all right. I like the singing.
And then
and
the
then-
music video came out for it.
The lyric video.
Yeah. I don't think they're gonna have an actual music video. Do you think?
I think they will.
You will?
Mhm.
I mean, it
Um,
is Watsky. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking
And what
about.
makes me think that is because if I were him and I wasn't going to put out a music video, like an actual music video, I would have just called that the music video. Because it basically,
Oh, does it say lyric video?
yeah, it says lyric video. It
Okay.
specifies.
Then you're probably right.
Yeah.
Solid point.
But, and then I just kept listening to it. And then finally, like, the other day I listened to it and was, like, actually picking up on the words. And when I started picking up on the words, that's when it just is on repeat now. Just
He posted on, I think, Facebook. He was like, what are your guys' favorite lines from the song? Everybody was like the same three things. It was either you deserve love, which is like near the end, which is a good part.
Yeah.
The whole there's no bad parts.
Yeah.
So get that out of the way now. But you deserve love, fires in the attic, or how nice a fire smells. Those are like the
Interesting.
three ones that just everybody picked. What's
Interesting.
your favorite?
My favorite line is probably so far out of what I've picked up, because I don't know all the words to the song
Wrong.
yet, obviously.
I'm just
But so far out of what I've picked up is you deserve love. It's a really good part.
It
at
is.
the end.
It is really.
But,
I don't like that exact lyric as much
Mhm.
as in the background he's like, "Welcome to the family."
Yeah,
like the
same,
whole time. I
same.
love that. He's like,
You deserve love.
"Welcome to the family." So fucking
Yeah.
funny. I love
That's
it.
awesome. But my actual favorite line from what I
Top tier,
understand
level 2 prestige.
is what I posted on Facebook.
I don't remember.
It's the no pressure.
Oh yeah, the
But-
first lines. of
Yeah,
that.
literally like the first line of the song.
Which are fantastic. And
Mhm.
like, oh yeah. Just gonna stop touching that.
Yeah.
But that was so funny when you put that on Facebook. I was like, plagiarism is a crime. It's so funny. I mean, obviously I didn't honestly give a shit, but
Yeah.
it was just really funny. And but my favorite is the every family's like a butterfly. Beautiful from far away, pretty gross up close. That's very clever.
You're beautiful in the summertime.
Stop.
I know you are, but what am
Fuck you. Suck my ass.
I? No, that's really clever. But like I said, there's stuff that I haven't even picked up on. That being one of them.
I know most, at
Because
least all the lyrics actually. I just can't do them.
most of the time now, it's just like the fast parts are what I don't really hear,
Uh huh.
and it's just like I hear like one word, so it's like butterfly, summertime. I'm just like,
Close up close.
yeah.
Close up close. Watsky, everybody. No, but the music video was really cool. It was. You go ahead
embroidery
and explain
machine.
it. Yeah.
So it's an embroidery machine on like this this textile thing.
Canvasy thing.
Yeah, it's like a. It reminds me a lot. This is a weird, like, explanation of it. No one knows what I'm talking about though. Still, but it reminds me of what my grandma's couch looked like when I was a kid.
Oh yeah.
But
We all shared the same grandma.
yeah, exactly. But it's like this this material that I think is like a, I want to say like a rugged, like upholstery material.
So like
And,
canvasy.
Yeah, and it has the pattern on it is the same pattern that is the cover art of.
I'm pretty sure they just did the same thing for the cover art.
Yeah,
About like 99% sure.
yeah, but it's like the same thing that's on the cover art for the song, and then it's an embroidery machine that's just making the lyrics onto the material. It's super cool.
It's really clever. Just that's something that Watsky does better than life itself. Is just the really deep and meaningful yet still like really clever shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing.
And then at the end of the lyric video, they like put it in a frame, and then like today Watsky posted a picture of it. Like it's an actual thing. It's not like
The video is
computerized at
actually
all.
being made.
Yeah, like it's not computerized at all, which I think is super dope.
It is.
That exists. Like,
It's super dope. Super.
now he's just got to give it away to me.
Yeah. Do you think he's gonna give it away?
I don't know. I feel like he could sell that as merch too, which would be super cool.
If he had a shirt like that,
Yeah,
oh my god.
that would be cool.
Oh my god. Pretty sick. What was I gonna say? Fuck nuggets. Yeah, but apparently he's coming out with an album too. Yeah. I mean, it wasn't like announced, but he's been saying that
Oh
since he
yeah.
announced the song. He's like, the letter he put out, he was like, "This is my best music ever, I think."
Mm-hmm.
You know. And
he said it
that's
wasn't
exciting.
just "Welcome to the Family" when he said that.
yeah,
Like
He
was
said there's
like,
more.
not just this song, but more. And then he's like, just stay tuned, trust me, and then like,
yeah. The whole thing was "Welcome to the Family" and "Do You Trust Me."
yeah.
So I'm assuming there's gonna be a fucking song called "Do You Trust Me," or the album's gonna be called "Do You Trust Me," or "Welcome to the Family," which is obvious.
Yeah, that's what I was when it said like, because he put a lot of emphasis on the "trust me," and then at the end when he's like ... do you trust me? I was like, that's something.
Yeah,
That's
obviously
gotta
that
be
means something.
something.
And then he wrote it on his hand,
Mm-hmm.
and so I'm like, yeah, he's playing on that. But I didn't realize it's been 2 years,
Yeah.
and he said that, and I was like, wow, it has been 2 years. But then even then, I didn't realize he made Cardboard Castles.
All you can do.
All You Can Do, and Times Infinity, a year apart.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure. I looked at it the other day, and I was like, damn. I'm pretty sure it was 14, 15, 16.
Pretty sure Cardboard Castles came out like 2012.
We gonna look it up live on the podcast. Cardboard. I feel the same just because I feel
Like
like
I'm
that's
pretty
what
sure
I
it's 12,
found out.
14, 18. Or 18, 16. What the
I
fuck?
was like,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 2 year gap on each.
that's totally possible, but
Mm-hmm.
I remember seeing it. Of course, the first thing that comes up is an actual Cardboard Castle. I didn't put an S on that. What year is this? The album was released on 2013.
Damn.
Okay, there is a gap though.
Yeah.
Look
All
at
You Can Do came out in
Watsky.
14.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
pretty sure, because I'm pretty sure that's when I saw him, and he was on the All You Can Do tour. Like X Infinity is the only one I'm 100% on.
Yeah, it definitely came out to as well. There ain't no grave. Yeah, it was 13, 14, and 16. You're right. But it was 12, 13, 14, 16 because Nothing Like the First Time.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. But that's not an album though.
Nothing Like the First Time? That's at least anything like a project or something.
Well, yeah, mixtape.
I count it. He made it 3 projects 3 years in a row.
True.
Then waited 2 years.
And I made one 3 years ago.
It's been 3 years. God damn.
Holy shit, I'm old.
What was I gonna fucking say? No, I also saw a lot of people saying that they didn't like Times Infinity.
I don't understand that at
I
all.
really don't.
I'd have it.
They were like just making pop song tracks, and I was like, I mean,
Kind of.
I can
but
see it, but that doesn't mean it's bad. Like,
Yeah.
it's very good, very clever, still completely lyrics, poem first,
Yeah.
everything else second,
Yeah.
besides music videos.
Like
Those are always first.
but what was I gonna say?
Oh,
Yeah, the only like X Infinity. There's like 2 songs I don't like. Other than that, it's the
Same.
best shit.
Like, the songs I do like, not only are just the fucking depth
Mm-hmm.
of the poems, the shit he brings on that album is unmatched that even he has done.
Yeah.
All you can do is really explore his relationship with his parents and how they, blah, blah, blah. And then Cardboard Castles, it was just like Cardboard Castles, just newer.
Mhm.
That's like all it was. People are like, I like old Watsky, but this new stuff didn't really go too well, so hopefully Welcome to the Family's good.
Watsky's always kind of had like that poppy sound though. Like when you think about it.
Yeah, but
Like, but it's not like he just like woke up one day and was like,
woke up
all
and
right,
said, where am
yesterday I was a gangster and today I'm a pop star. Like he didn't do an Eminem transition
I
or
at?
anything
Yesterday, I'm a gangster. That doesn't make sense. No,
But,
you're right. You're definitely
like-
right. It didn't just come out of nowhere,
like
but
that.
it was weird. I mean, Watsky fans are. You got to be weird to like Watsky, I
Yeah.
guess.
Very passionate.
Yeah,
Very passionate.
I'm passionate.
But I'm one of those like Watsky fans that anything he puts out, I'm just like, this is gold.
I am not.
I'm also not that way because Little Slice and Chemical Angel exist and Pink.
Chemical Angel?
I don't like it that much.
How do you not like Chemical Angel?
Oh,
I can
yeah.
understand not liking Pink Lemonade and Little Slice. Those are the ones I don't like at all.
Really?
Like, I can listen to them, but not by like choice. Like, I won't.
I can listen to Pink Lemonade just because of the how do you make pink lemonade?
I can't believe you don't like Chemical Angel.
It came on earlier and I was like, this sounds good, but I'm gonna skip it.
Makes sense.
So I'm probably gonna give it another chance and then like it.
Because, like, it's just about how his feelings on his medication. It's the entire purpose of the song, and it's fucking dope.
Yeah,
It's catchy, but if you actually, like, swim through it,
yeah,
you'll find a lot of shit, which is really cool.
dude. And Yes, Britannia is on it.
It's so good.
Times Infinity, and that song's so good.
Yeah, I mean, obviously the all-star of that is Talking to Yourself.
Yeah,
I mean,
It's a
that
good
one's
one.
like,
yeah, it's really good.
bar none, one of the greatest songs ever. So
Yeah. And then after that, the dude made 4 songs that just completely
Went into each other?
flow together.
fucking combined rap and classical music. I'm sure it's been done, but not that well.
And
He
then
told such a good story. It's fucking crazy. Blows my fucking mind.
yeah,
Dude's
but
so talented.
And
So
that-
fucking talented.
hearing X Infinity is what got me on like conceptual stuff, like with projects instead of,
Incestual?
but like instead of with projects just putting out a collection of songs and being like, this is an album.
Yeah. Making
Like,
a story.
making like
Which is always
an
really
idea and
fucking
having a
cool.
theme.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck yeah.
I first saw that, I think, with Logic. Because he did the Greatest Story Ever Told or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
which was the space journey, which was okay. It's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely not bad in any shape of the fucking imagination, but that's where I first like really saw that, and I was like, that's dope.
Mhm.
That's really cool. Having a grand thing, but I don't like skits. I hate skits, honestly, but if they exist, I'll
Yeah, it's just normally when I'm listening to music, I don't want to hear a skit.
Exactly. That's
Like-
why I'm so annoyed with the skit. But I can understand it from a storytelling perspective.
Mhm.
If you're really trying to like, paint a picture,
Mhm.
adding dialogue in there is probably good. But apparently you can do dialogue in a song, so fuck you. But anyways, moving on. Talking about all this superhero stuff. Oh God, my phone attacked me.
All this superhero stuff.
There's a few, yeah.
Oh, another thing. I remembered the other thing.
Go ahead with the other thing first.
Okay, other thing. So we talked about James Gunn last week. Fucking 3 weeks
8
ago.
years ago.
And we were like, oh. Like I said, I think he'll get rehired. He's not rehired yet.
Correct.
But how was I going to put it?
Dave Bautista.
Yeah, Dave Bautista has started his fucking protesting for James Gunn and said that he will not be Drax unless James Gunn is rehired. Which,
Disney could literally just be like, "Ah, fuck you."
yeah, all right, we'll get
Like,
fucking.
with
We already
ease.
have Vin Diesel, motherfucker.
Yeah. I guess they could be like, "All right, hurry, Vin. Fucking
Yeah.
gain 100 pounds of muscle and let's go."
We'll be like, I'm sure. They're like, I'm sure we get the Rock. Get the fuck out of here. Like just like.
Wait, didn't Drax? Spoiler alert! Didn't Drax die in Infinity War? Didn't he go?
Yeah.
The whole Guardians. That's such an easy salute. I wouldn't do what he's doing. He's gonna lose a
Yeah.
great job.
Yep.
I heard something.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, for sure. I was like, you are playing the cards, but if everyone follows you, then maybe you'll get.
Then it's
somewhere.
different, but I wouldn't do it
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah. I'd be
because-
like, I'll wait for one of the major people to do it, and then I'll say I do.
yeah, same. So that was one of the things I was talking about.
Oh, okay.
So that's good. Did also Infinity War's out, at least digitally.
Yeah.
And so I've been seeing a lot of high def stuff for
Mhm.
it, and behind the scenes even. It's like really cool
Mhm.
and really weird. And there's a few things. I watched a bunch of the scenes. I'm gonna watch it here soon. Rewatch it, like officially in HD and whatnot,
Mhm.
and it's gonna be dope.
Yeah.
But I was looking at, because the directors obviously were at that fucking time again where the directors reveal everything
Mhm.
and tell you a bunch of shit that wasn't in the movie and all this shit. And there was a bunch of stuff they talked about. I don't remember any of it.
Mm.
I do remember that they said, which I believe they said before, that Thanos didn't need any of the stones to beat the Hulk,
Yeah.
which is just too much. It's too much.
Well, I mean, when he was fighting him, he didn't use any of this.
I know.
He just beat the fuck out of him.
And they were just reiterating that it didn't need them, and I was like,
Mm.
that's too much. I think it's really cool to add technique versus, just brute strength.
Mhm.
But they really needed to make the Hulk stronger than Thanos.
Yeah.
Just physically. He doesn't have to be that much stronger either, but just
Mhm.
marginally stronger.
I mean, he's physically bigger than Thanos, so.
Yeah. Just science-wise, what should happen.
Yeah.
And looking at the behind the scenes for that stuff is so funny. Oh Jesus! Don't smack it. But seeing like, you had to be such a good actor to like act where your face is up here,
Yeah.
because that's what. I mean, fuck Mark Ruffalo, but that's what he does. But
Yeah.
that's what Mark Wahlberg V2, what's his name? Josh Brolin did for Thanos, and like I was like,
Oh,
that's
really?
impressive. Yeah.
Hmm.
He had like a thing up here. I don't think that was his, like they used his face right here, but
Mhm.
they like had Thanos' head, and had this giant arm, which was the Infinity Gauntlet. And then
Yeah.
I saw the behind the scenes for the scene where he snaps. And first of all, but in the behind the scenes, he doesn't even snap because he can't snap in that
Mhm.
fucking like big hand thing. It's really funny. He like moves his hands like this.
Mhm.
And Thor, and I'm assuming this is the take they used in the movie, but Thor literally like, he's like, whatever he says,
Mhm.
and Thor goes, stares at the finger as it's like that long. And he's like, and then he's like, no! And I'm like, you fucking. Just gives me more reason to hate that character.
He's just like,
no! Like, I was like, oh my, gorgeous. I also saw another thing that was, what was the big dude called of the Black Order?
Obsidian something, right?
Yeah, let's say him. He had like a thing. I've heard both that this is fake and completely real. But he had a sash type thing that looked a lot like Captain Marvel, like those colors and everything.
Yeah.
So people were like, oh. But then I saw a thing that was like, that's not real, and then it showed a picture of him with like an orange sash, and I was like, I guess I'll fucking see if it's real or not eventually.
I don't know what's real.
I don't know what's real. In a world where everything is fiction,
I mean,
something is
it's
fake.
still just like, okay, Captain Marvel's still happening. Like,
Well, yeah, of course.
it's like whether that.
The only
does
thing that
or
could
not.
mean would be like, it's just a little thing.
Yeah.
It's like he killed a scroll or something before.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But
He killed Captain Marvel.
I also saw a thing that was a spoiler for Avengers 4, but it made no fucking sense. It was like Tom Holland saying that blank person died on blank date. He said the actual date they would die on, like a character in Avengers 4 said they will die on this date, like this blank date. It made no fucking sense. I was like, that no. That
It
doesn't
probably.
make sense.
It sounds like Tom Holland's just trolling people.
It sounds like it was fake at all, like completely.
Mhm.
But I'll tell you after we get off this what it exactly was. Because if it's true, then that makes no sense. But
Hmm. Hmm.
you deserve love. Welcome to the family.
You deserve
But any Batwoman. Take it away, Penny.
Okay. CW Arrowverse. What's up? Arrowverse being
Represent.
represent. Arrowverse being Arrow, The Flash, Supergirl, Legends of Tomorrow, Vixen,
Black Lightning.
Black Lightning, and is that
I
it?
think that's it.
And now Batwoman. So they announced at Comic-Con that Batwoman is gonna be in the Arrowverse this upcoming seasons of The Flash, Arrow, and Supergirl, and they're introducing her on. There was like a trailer for The Flash that they emphasized that she's gonna be there, on for the crossover event that they do, and so they're gonna introduce her then, and they casted her today, and
When I saw it, I was just like,
yeah,
okay.
It's Ruby Rose.
Ruby Rose, Batwoman.
the chick from Orange Is the New Black.
And John Wick 2.
And she's in a new movie. that I'm
And
forgetting
she's
the
in
name of.
Batwoman.
Yeah. And also they announced a TV series called Batwoman,
Mm-hmm.
in which will come after,
That.
yeah, after she's introduced.
So what do you think? Let's just do casting first, and then we'll get into the idea of the show.
Okay, casting. I'm fine with it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure how she is as an actor, because I didn't get into Orange Is the New Black. But I saw people reacting to it, and their response was kind of like annoying, because they were like, oh, they just hired Ruby Rose because she's a lesbian. Ugh.
Wow.
And I was like, and Batwoman's lesbian, so I was like, wait, if they hired a straight person, you would be pissed still. Like,
Yeah.
like
People just get mad to
why?
get mad.
Yeah, why are you being? It just pissed me off. That
Yeah,
part
yeah.
pissed me off of it.
That's completely understandable.
But yeah, so I have no idea how her acting is, and I think it'll be okay since it's Arrowverse stuff. And most of that stuff ends up pretty okay.
Yeah, my opinion on the Arrowverse has just changed recently.
Mhm.
I don't like any of it, which is unfortunate. But it's just poorly done. Great things done wrong. And that's obviously my opinion. But as far as casting goes, Ruby Rose, I'm going to get a lot of flack for this, especially for my girlfriend. I don't really like her as an actress. I don't care for her at all. I don't think she's bad. I just don't like her as an actress. And Batwoman as a character, I don't necessarily enjoy in the slightest.
Same.
So not only having a show for another B-rated character doesn't make any sense. It's not going to help anything. And Ruby Rose on the CW, that's like it's totally different shit that she's done,
Yeah.
as far as I know. But I believe she's Australian as well. I'm like 90% sure she's Australian. So I don't know if she's going to have an Australian accent. If she does, I don't give a shit. Doesn't fucking affect me at all. But yeah, so the whole Batwoman series is just more money being put in the wrong place, I think.
Yeah, same.
It's more effort being
Because at
wrongly
first when they
placed.
announced it, I was like, oh, okay, cool. She's going to be on the shows. Like, I'm fine with her being on the shows,
Same.
you know, being a side character on the shows. And then
Especially
they were
now
like,
that I don't really watch them.
Then they were like, TV series. And I was like, no, stop.
Yeah, that's...
What can you tell about Batwoman that is at all interesting enough
It
to
would
have a
make
TV
sense. The biggest thing to me is like B-rated characters, that's fine. I'm perfectly okay with them. Even their solo series, that's fine. But if you put the Flash, an A character, in with Arrow, who's also a B character, but can easily hold his own, then you start doing Black Lightning, which is a B-rated character, which is fine. Again, it's just like you surround
Then you got Legends of Tomorrow, which is just
C-rated characters.
Yeah, it's just built on lesser characters.
Yeah. And it's just like, where are you going with this?
Yeah.
The Flash is here, Arrow and Black Lightning here, Batwoman here, everyone in Legend of Tomorrow here. It's like, what do you do? You're not going to include the two biggest ones. You're not going to include 8 of the like lesser but still huge ones.
Yeah.
And it's like you're building a universe around something that is just unstable. It just doesn't make any sense to me. And you have these great people like Stephen Amell and Grant Gustin who are very talented, and their talents are really being wasted. I
Yeah.
absolutely think that, because Stephen Amell cut the seasons in half, just in half.
Yeah.
You'll have better everything.
Yeah. But yeah, Batwoman, not particularly excited about.
Particularly.
But they did say, which excited me, that because somebody asked like,
Same
what's,
question they always ask.
yeah, Batman, Batman question mark. Yeah, and they were like, Greg Berlanti, the guy who makes the shows, he was like, yeah, so it wouldn't make sense to have Batwoman and Batman not exist. So he exists in this world. in Earth 1. And, which he's specified Earth 1, which I was like, that's kind of weird. But, and then he said that they will be mentioning him a lot.
I'm sure.
Yeah, and I was like, that makes sense.
It would only... They honestly just need to cast him just like they did Superman.
Yeah.
They'd need to.
They just... Why not just have... I don't get why they can't. I don't... Like, I know there's some weird thing with Warner Brothers, but like...
How did you get Flash?
Yeah.
That's my thing.
And
if there's some
how
weird
did you
thing...
get Superman?
How'd you get Flash? How'd you get Superman? Even for 2 episodes, it's...
Yeah. You might,
Doesn't
like,
make sense.
bring Batman on for, like, a episode. And him be Jensen Ackles.
Dude, they were casting the one dude from Chronicle. Ghost Play Green Goblin. They were casting him to be Red Hood in the Titans show. Yeah. Not they didn't cast him, but people were fan casting.
I was like, that's wrong. Because it's someone else. It's like Jason Todd's someone else on the show.
But they were like, say him.
Yeah, yeah. No,
Oh,
that would be dope.
Yeah, he's amazing.
That would have been crazy.
He's too good for that show. To be
Yeah,
honest.
way
But-
too good for that show.
But more Batman news. That's my feeling on Batwoman. Yours?
Yeah.
Cool. More Batman news. I was thinking and seeing a lot of stuff talking about it, which made me think about the solo movie. Chris Reeve. He actually said a lot more. Matt Reeve. Chris Reeve is a knife person.
And
That's why I said
also old Superman.
Oh yeah, that's true. But what all did Matt Reeves say?
Okay, so they asked Matt Reeves. Trust me, I looked into this. but
Same. I just
they asked Matt Reeves about the Batman movie because that's all he's going to hear about for the next every interview he does. And he was like, yeah, we're working on we're doing the script now. He's like, actually, when I leave this interview, I'm literally going to go back to my hotel room and work on the script for the movie. And
that was hot.
that's it. That's all he said. They said that the script was due in 2 weeks from when he said that, which was
Wow.
a week and a half ago. So it's due like this Friday, I think, something like that. And so they'll have an idea of the movie pretty soon. And he said Ben Affleck is still involved. He's like, as far as I know, Ben Affleck's still involved. Whether he's like, I can't say what extent he is, but he's still involved in the movie. So with him saying to what extent he is, it's like he could be Batman. He could be a producer. Like he could be something or nothing. Like it's just like, but so I keep seeing everywhere that people are saying that he said that it was 15 years before the events of Batman vs Superman, which I'm like, I didn't see that he said that.
I don't think he did, but I think it was implied because before he stated, I guess, I think is what I read. This might not be fact, I don't know, but he's apparently stated that year one was his favorite series, which is
he said he's not.
Yeah. And he said he's not doing that, but that made people think they might be doing a pre-Batman, not pre-Batman, but pre-BVS, which would make sense.
Yeah.
But then people were saying like a little bit before, like 15 years before. And so that's why people have been casting other younger actors for Batman. And I never thought about that. And I was like, yeah, you can't really make Ben Affleck look... He doesn't look his age now, but he definitely doesn't look 25.
Yeah, he doesn't look...
And he can't look 25. He's just too like...
Yeah.
Experienced.
Yeah.
To look that young.
He can't look the way he looked like he did in Daredevil.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
He can't.
It's impossible. And that's how he needs to look. So...
Like, I would say he could look 35. Easily.
Yeah, which he does.
Yeah, he looks 35. So, especially when you take away the gray hair that he had in BVS and the fake crow's feet that they gave him. Then he looks like early 30s, but he does not pass as fucking 15 years ago.
So I was like, well, it made me think. I was like, wow, that actually would make sense if they got someone younger, because Jake Gyllenhaal can look that age. I think.
I want to see that so bad.
And I'm perfectly okay with Jake Gyllenhaal being Batman, but obviously my number one pick is Ben Affleck. It always has been.
Same.
But if they're going to tell a story like that, I would prefer it. It would be cool if Ben Affleck was still Batman in the movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like they could literally do Ben Affleck, like do the whole, like the beginning could be him talking to Alfred or something, going to be a flashback or some shit like that, or a time machine fucking one. That would be insane. Wouldn't make any sense, but that'd be dope. Or like something crazy like that, and I'd be perfectly okay with it.
From what Matt Reeves said, with him saying, I can't speak on what extent he's in on it, which made people think, oh, he doesn't, they just don't know yet. I'm like, no, I think they know, and I think they don't want to say that. If
the script is due later this week, they probably have an idea.
Like, and I think I've always thought, and I'm going to continue to think, that Ben Affleck is Batman, and he's going to be Batman.
Well, I think he's still going to be Batman. I don't think there's any real doubt about that, but I think in this movie, is he going to portray Batman, or is it going to be a younger version of himself portrayed by someone else?
See, the only way I want them to do a younger Batman is Ben Affleck old as fuck, and then he's Bruce Wayne, and then there's Terry McGinnis.
If they did a Batman Beyond movie, Warner Brothers would literally make like $1 billion.
Yeah.
You just got to cash in on what's obvious. I saw this thing the other day. It was like Sony and Warner Brothers doing like a high five, a handshake, like a serious handshake, and it was like, and the handshake was text over it was like making movies no one gives a shit about. And I was like, absolutely true. Not to say that Batman, whether the story be old, new Batman, whatever, no one would care about, but they have obvious avenues for just money-making, fun storytelling shit that they could easily do. Same with Sony, to be honest. As in, aka, sell your fucking shit.
Yeah.
But
aka, sell your fucking shit. Just
but
give
like,
it back.
But so yeah, Batman Beyond would be fucking amazing. They make so much money. It's
There's
ridiculous.
2 really specific movies I want them to do, specifically with Ben Affleck, which I don't think is gonna happen, but I would like for them to do that. So I would like for there to be a Batman trilogy with Ben Affleck.
It's not one movie, but alright.
Yeah, well, true, but one movie specifically. I don't care about the first 2, but I do care about the first 2. But the last one being weaning into Batman Beyond. Like, he gets old as fuck. He's like, I'm done being Batman at the end or whatever. And then Batman Beyond movie. And then the other movie is Red Hood. I just want that.
That should just be one or two of the movies.
Yeah. I literally just want that animated movie to be an actual movie, because that movie is like legit amazing, with Taron Egerton as Jason Todd.
Solid choice.
It's my number 1 pick for that.
I'd have to agree. Jensen Ackles 5 to 10 years ago would be my number 1 pick, but
same. He's
getting
now my number 1 pick for CW Batman, if they ever do it.
He's too young. He just doesn't, not like young looking. He's obviously not too young, but he looks too old to play Red Hood, but too young to play like Batman. If there's a Batwoman, he looks too old.
Yeah, that's true. You're right.
If like half the people on set are older than you, it's weird.
Yeah, that's true.
Or like physically older than you. Maybe not mentally, but
he's still my number 1 for that.
Yeah.
I don't know who else could do like that version of the character, like a CW version. And
I bet if we brainstorm, we could probably.
Well, yeah, but I still think Jensen Ackles
just needs to do some shit.
Yeah, other than
Supernatural.
be Dean. But yeah, I want Under the Red Hood and Batman Beyond. But yeah, I still think he's Batman. I still think in this movie he's gonna be Batman. Ben Affleck.
Same.
But
I think that just going back in time just opens up so many things they could do. But also going forward in time opens up a few things too.
From what I understood from what he said, they're doing like a noir version, basically. Like,
so like a Batman film.
They're doing a Batman film. But he said in this movie he's going to be the world's greatest detective.
Yeah, which
I was like,
fuck yes.
Fuck.
That's my favorite version of Batman. Not the Batman who could take on everyone at once, which is still great. It's fucking amazing. But my favorite is where he's investigating. He's figuring shit out that no one can put together, and he's making it clear that he's better than you. It's fucking great.
Which I still think is Ben Affleck's version of Batman. They just haven't...
They haven't explored that yet.
They haven't explored it. And I'm really excited to see that be explored and him, like, actually be, like, in the Batcave, like, doing shit, like, going hard as fuck. Like, it's gonna be sick. But I would prefer them to just be like, yeah, we'll do it 10 years ago, not fucking 15. I don't know where that came from, but
yeah, even 10 years though is really pushing it.
Well, Batman's like 50.
Wow.
Yeah, and Batman vs Superman.
Oh, that's right. Which I thought was a terrible idea.
So I don't think he's 50.
Honestly, they probably
like 45.
retconned that in Justice League. Because he didn't have his gray, did he?
He did. Yeah.
He did?
He did.
Or was it his...
It looked way better in Batman vs Superman. His wig looked like amazing in Batman vs Superman. That's one of the things.
For that?
Yeah, because he wanted Ben Affleck's idea to have a wig, even though his hair still looks very similar to what it is. Because he wanted Bruce Wayne to have a widow's peak, and Ben Affleck doesn't have one.
That's sick.
So
just the level of appreciation he has for that character, and And the level of creative talent that Ben Affleck brings to it is really incredible.
But yeah, he had the gray. His hair was too. And Justice League, in my opinion, was too like coiffed. Where in Batman vs Superman, it was always like forward and like kind of messy. It wasn't.
I don't know. It was
nearly
pretty
as
fucking coiffed, especially early in the film. Like
Yeah.
when he was Bruce Wayne, being Bruce Wayne, it was coiffed as fuck.
well,
It was fucking
when he's Bruce Wayne, that's fine. And even, hold on, let me show you a picture of him as Bruce Wayne in Batman vs Superman.
I don't think you can. Can you?
Yeah. Oh, I can't.
That's what I was about to say. I was like, I don't
Fuck.
think you can.
Look up a picture of him as Bruce Wayne in Batman vs Superman. Specifically, the part where he meets Superman for the first time at Lex Luthor's party.
Fuck me.
Because it looks
Batman.
Batman. It looks like slightly different, and it looks better in Batman vs Superman. Do you have his half smile?
I have that.
Yeah. So it looks like that, and then look him up in Justice League.
Excuse me. Why?
It's a long
stop.
conversation about the dude's hair.
Yeah, it really is. But all right.
I just want to prove the point that his hair is better in Batman vs Superman.
I like it better in Justice League.
Really?
But
But what were we talking about before that?
ass.
Because you just mentioned his gray. Oh, yeah. So, since he's supposed to be like 45 to 50 in those movies, then if you dial it back 10 years, then he's only like 35, which is fine. But if you dial it back 15 years, he's 30, which is pushing it.
That is pushing it.
But,
You're right. You're right. Solid point, though. He can look 35, but we'll see. We'll see. It doesn't matter what the fuck we think.
Yeah, it really doesn't.
Yeah.
But I still think, and I'm still standing by it, because he's my boy. He's my favorite. Still my favorite Batman.
That's changed recently? What?
Yeah, dude. Recently I liked the animated version a lot better.
So, I sent you Instagram thing about the Star Wars show.
Yeah, Jon Favreau.
I've seen two different things for that. Just the show.
Okay.
But the one I sent you was just, all it said was 8 years after the Battle of Endor.
Mm-hmm. That was sweet.
Would be fucking amazing. People were saying, oh, I hope it's Luke's Academy. No.
Yeah, I saw
They're
that.
not going to fucking cast someone as Luke Skywalker for a show. I doubt it, at least.
Yeah.
It's possible, but I highly doubt that's how they want to tell that story.
Mm.
I don't know what the fuck it's going to be. I have no idea. I
Yeah.
think it'd be really
They said
cool.
the budget for the first 10 episodes in that thing.
A
that you
shit
sent
ton
me
of
to.
money.
$100 million.
Hell
for
yeah.
a 10 episode. The show's gonna be dope.
Hell yeah. Like Game of Thrones level fucking kick ass.
Yeah.
I'm really hoping for. They just need to hire the Game of Thrones people. But they are not going to do that. But whatever. So there was another one that I saw that it was going to focus on the Mandalorians after the Empire fell. Do you remember who the Mandalorians are?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And I hope that's not the case. Because that would be...
Boba
Annoying.
Fett has a Mandalorian armor, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Boba Fett's the clone of Jango, and Jango was one of the last Mandalorians.
Okay.
At least in the original, or the sequel trilogy, they kind of changed that in the new canon to say that Mandalore is like still a thing, which is the planet, and like, which it never wasn't a thing, but like Mandalorians are still like big. So, but, so I saw that. So the big thing was this episode 9 is going to be the end of the Skywalker series, like just the end of the Skywalker story, which I think is okay.
That's fine.
But you haven't really been telling my Skywalker stories.
Yeah.
Fucking garbage ass movie, dude. I was thinking about The Last Jedi the other day. Again.
Yeah.
Fucking haunts my dreams. I hate that movie, dude. Front to back, it was garbage. It had some really good parts. It had a lot more bad parts. But one of the things I said, I was talking about it with someone, and I was like, you know, they really, something they did front to back great, like perfect, I would say, is Yoda.
Yeah.
Something they did
He was
perfect.
awesome.
Literally perfect. He's like, failure, the greatest teacher. And I was
He's
like,
like kicking his feet and shit. I'm
literally
like,
Yoda right
yes. Yoda.
fucking dope.
Yeah.
Especially the more nonchalant Yoda we saw, like in Empire Strikes Back. Like
Mhm.
that's Yoda, and I was front to back. I was like, that's dope.
Mhm.
But and then they're gonna apparently in the episode 9 they're having Leia in it from The Force Awakens.
Yep. Saw that.
I was like, stupid. They better have some crazy shit,
Yeah.
because it's fucking retarded.
Yeah. That's real dumb. I don't know.
God, the Ryan Johnson's a fucking idiot. And it's gonna be funny because he's gonna come out with a new trilogy. You know, the new movies that he's doing,
Mhm.
and they're gonna be great.
Yeah.
They're gonna be fucking amazing.
Yeah, they are.
And I'm gonna eat my words, but he did such a shit job in The Last Jedi. Fucking hate that movie.
He did real bad. Whoa. He's not episode 9.
I know.
Oh, okay.
I said the new trilogy. They're having him do a new trilogy.
Yeah,
remember?
yeah. Well, because you said Ryan Johnson's a fucking idiot, but I didn't realize you were still talking about Last Jedi. I thought you were talking about 9. So I was like, wait, J.J. Abrams is doing 9.
And I also haven't seen it yet because it's not a fucking thing.
True.
But no. So that's interesting. There's a little bit of Star Wars news. No, but I really hope the show. My thing is like we need a good science fiction show again,
Mm-hmm.
because Star Trek Discovery sucks ass
Mm-hmm.
in my opinion. And just because I'm a diehard Star Trek fan, fuck you.
What about Future Man?
Space,
I have no idea. What
the
Future
final
Man's about.
frontier. Have you not seen Future Man?
Mm-mm.
Boy, Future Man is a fucking great instant classic.
Hmm.
Instant classic. Ooh, Castle Rock is coming out.
It's out.
Yeah,
Sure. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah.
I gotta watch that.
Yeah, same. I need to watch that. You
That
sent
shit's
it to
gonna
me,
be
and I was
dope.
like, I need to watch that.
But anyways, yeah. Ooh, the Orville season 2 is coming out. I'm fucking pumped. Did you ever watch it, Orville season 1?
Not yet.
That is such a fun show to watch,
Mm-hmm.
and it's one of those shows that puts like some serious thought and actual moral stories behind comedy. So
Mhm.
you get past the comedy and you realize it's like, wow, that's game-changing shit right there. And then it's
Yeah.
like, also hilarious. It's like, that's amazing.
Yeah, it's a
Very
Eminem
sh-
2002 song. Like,
I guess. That's one way to say it.
that's one way to say it.
If you're a fucking 90s baby. I was born in 1996.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. But, so, yeah. The Orville's coming out. Anyways, I hope for the new Star Wars show they do a space-centered thing, just because I like fucking space.
I just want to see lightsabers. That's
Same, but you're probably not going to see much lightsabers.
yeah.
In the show, at least.
Upsettingly so.
Spider-Man's getting closer and closer to coming out.
Yeah, it is.
I can't wait till that. I got a month. Did you see...
Pre-ordering at next pay.
Same. Did you see they came out, like they said, pretty much every Spider-Man suit in existence is going to be in the fucking game? Bruh!
I was thinking about it today, and I was like, it would be cool if he had like suit ups for the different
That would be really cool.
skins you could use, like
Like just little
For-
mini scenes. Like,
yeah, like and for the symbiote, be like
Yeah. Just like touch
Be
something.
fucking
Just
sick.
touch like a petri dish and it's like...
yeah.
That'd be sick. But they also said that no other superhero will be in that game. Yeah. Yeah.
That's so sad.
Moment of silence for everybody who thought Daredevil might be in that game.
Damn. that
Among
game.
others.
I didn't care about anyone else. I just want
Same,
Daredevil
same.
in that game.
Same. 100%. Voiced by Charlie Cox, modeled after Charlie Cox.
Yeah,
that
and-
would have been great.
I know a lot of people thought the Avengers was gonna be in it because of the Avengers Tower was in the.
Uh-huh.
So everyone thought the Avengers was gonna be in it. Which
We got a Deadpool situation.
they'll probably mention it, but
Deadpool 1, I guess.
yeah.
Like,
But
look at this fucking X-Men mansion with no
I wish
X-Men in it.
Daredevil was in it, man.
That'd be so dope.
That'd be so
And what
sick.
they could be doing is be like, no, nothing's in there, and then there's gonna fucking be everyone. It's
Mhm.
possible, but That's my fucking hope.
I'm sure there's some sort of surprise factor that they want to keep in there.
And I haven't seen any of the trailers after the first one. After the first big one, I guess. Because I don't want the story spoiled for me.
Dude, I was watching... Yeah, same. But I watched the most recent trailer.
Same, but completely not at all.
The E3 trailer.
But they talked to Miles Morales?
I was watching... Yeah.
Which is weird because they were like, no other superheroes in
Yeah.
here.
But I was watching this video, and it was just showing every game since 2004, every Spider-Man game of them climbing to the top of the Empire State Building and jumping off of it.
Whoa, that's dope.
Yeah, and they showed the Spider-Man PS4, and I was like I was literally blown away by the gameplay of him jumping off the fucking Empire State Building. I was just like, give me this fucking game now.
I'm not gonna watch the video purely for the fact that I want to experience that myself.
Yeah.
In game. But no, that's I can't wait. I can't. I'm not gonna either. So, what time are we at?
101.
101. Ba-da-ba-bum-bum-bum.
Do you have any more topics, or is that it?
I have one more. Do you want to get into it?
Is it long?
I don't think so.
Okay, yeah.
LeBron James, everyone.
Of course.
All right, see you next week.
He's becoming Trump on this fucking podcast.
Yeah, we talk about LeBron James a lot.
Yeah.
Which there's a lot to talk about with that guy, especially now. He opened the I Promise school, as you know. You heard about that?
No, I did not hear
What?
about that. But talking about sports made me think of something, and which I'll get into.
You go ahead first. Mine's longer.
But we're on LeBron James right now.
Oh, it's not about LeBron
It's
James?
not all about
Oh,
LeBron.
okay, cool. He opened up a school in Akron, I believe. And basically everybody gets free school, free uniforms, free lunches, free bikes. And they can get financial support for their families through the school. If they finish school, they get and go to college. Their entire college is paid for, etc. Basically perfect. LeBron James opened the school. It's his baby child. He opened it in like a year. Like it's open now. It's like kids are enrolled. And that's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
In every way. And he was interviewed on insert news network here, and something Donald Trump doesn't like, and Donald Trump tweeted about it and was like, idiots. And I'm like, you're a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, fuck that dude.
Look at this amazing thing this guy's doing. What a fucking idiot. Like, what? No.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
I hate Donald Trump, dude.
Same.
I was like, why do you hate Donald Trump? I'm like, he's a fucking asshole.
Yeah. He's a fucking douche.
I don't fucking like assholes. Except for myself. What do you say? That was all I had to talk about.
Okay, so over the weekend, watch the UFC fights.
Watch the UFC. Oh, yeah.
Pretty dope.
Khabib versus Conan the Barbarian. Sorry, Conan the Barbarian versus Conor McGregor. I should say.
Yeah.
Really reeling it in.
Yeah. So Khabib versus McGregor is happening
McGregor.
October 6th. I'm so excited.
I want to watch Khabib beat the shit out of Conor McGregor. That sounds satisfying.
Yeah. Or
there's another.
It's a tough one. It's a tough one.
Is it?
It is. It's a tough one.
Never seen Khabib fight. Pretty sure I know who's gonna win.
Okay, Khabib's really good, but he's
That's
really
what
good.
I've heard.
Really good on the ground.
Yeah.
McGregor's good standing up.
Yeah.
So they're polar opposites.
That's perfect.
Khabib has to get. What was explained to me is that Khabib has to get in close to take him down, and within that time, McGregor could knock him out.
Well, they both know each other's weaknesses, so I assume both of them are going to train accordingly.
Well, yeah. But
I think I feel like learning stand-up game is easier than learning ground game.
100%.
So,
but
if he learns just enough to keep McGregor back, he gets him to the ground, it's done.
Yeah,
it's guaranteed.
Yeah, 100%. If he gets him to the, but I don't think Khabib's gonna knock him out. I don't think he's gonna try to.
You think submission?
No, Khabib runs the
clock.
Yeah, he runs the clock.
That doesn't sound like a good idea.
Yeah, he
McGregor
runs the
just
clock.
randomly punch you and you'll be out.
Yeah, but
It's like not a good idea.
with McGregor, it might be different because he might be like, all right, this is like an actual challenge, so we gotta fuck this guy up.
I don't think Conor McGregor's that way.
What do you mean? Like,
Oh, you
run
mean
the clock?
Khabib? Just
Yeah,
kidding.
yeah. I'm saying
My
like,
bad. I was like, I don't think Conor McGregor takes anything seriously.
Yeah, but
I heard that he wouldn't fight Khabib unless like there were no this, no that. There was like a whole bunch of prerequisites he had to meet, and that's why he didn't fight him until now.
the only prerequisite I know of is that Conor McGregor made all that fucking money for Mayweather,
Money.
and
Mayweather.
so he didn't want to take like a huge pay cut because you're making $100 million compared to like a $4 million fight.
Yeah.
So it's like,
What a cunt.
but yeah, for sure. But he wanted to be. Not sure if it happened because they didn't say anything about it, but I assume that it did. He said that he wouldn't fight again in the UFC unless he was a partner of the UFC. Like he owned part of the UFC, and so he's fighting again. So
Yeah, but he talks a lot of dumb shit.
yeah, you're right.
He's not like our president.
Yeah, you right. But
Jesus fucking Christ.
yeah, Khabib versus Mayweather is
Khabib.
happening. I think it could go either way. Frankly, I
hope-
want to see Khabib win.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
But
No, yeah, I want to see Conor McGregor get just shit rocked out of him again.
it'd be awesome.
That's my hope. What is that we all had to talk about on this week?
Yep, that's it for this week.
All right, guys. Next week.
See you next week. We'll be back trying to take a week break.
I'm gonna take a drink of my as well.
I'm gonna eat your ass.
All right. So we'll see you guys next week. Like he was saying, or whispering rather, we're gonna try to keep it consensual,
Consistent.
consistent, and do one every week and not every other week. So love you guys. See you later. Tell us what you want in the comments if you want us to do challenges, etc. If anything, if anyone listened to this long. Yeah, love you.
Love you. Comment, like, subscribe.
See ya. Zordon out.